the story that had the biggest impact on me was when I went to Cuba. The first time I went to Cuba was in the early 90s after the fall of the Berlin Wall.
Okay.
And the Cuban government was relying on tourism and they were trying to get more tourists to come in. I flew into Cuba with a female photographer as a couple. We flew into Santiago de Cuba and spent a day there just interviewing people. And it was at a time when there was no news coming out of Cuba. Eventually, I got to meet my family in Cuba. I grew up thinking that I was part of a small family. It was just my mom, my dad, my sister, and me. But actually, my father had 6 brothers and sisters. So I was part of a big family. The only difference was that they stayed behind.
But did Dad ever tell you this? That he had brothers and sisters?
You know, I knew it, but...
Never talk about it?
Yeah, they were in Cuba.
Yeah.
I never had any contact with them.
Yeah.
I never knew them. And that's when I met them, and I was able to establish that connection.
First cousins.
My family's from Regla. It's a little pueblecito, outside Havana. And I have a big family there. And I'm like, oh, wow. So that had the biggest impact on me.
So you came back with that footage, and then how did the people hear?
Yeah, we ended up doing a half-hour special. It was called Ticket to Cuba. I won an award for it.
A Day in Miami. Watch full episodes on YouTube and subscribe.